making us look bad. It's gonna be this isn't how we do it.
Tonight, a KSL exclusive. We're hearing from the man who made a difference in the heat of Saturday night's riot.
News specialist Dave McCann is live in Salt Lake City where it all took place. Dave?
Deanie, Mike, Saturday night, a dangerous drama played out right here at this 7-Eleven store in downtown Salt Lake City. And had it not been for a lifelong Utahn and African-American, it could have gotten a whole lot worse. The sights and sounds of a message run amok. When the memory of George Floyd, the anger of police brutality, and the frustration of being ignored is lost in the rush of stealing, looting, and damaging a store like this one on Saturday night.
Listen to me as a black man. This isn't the answer. Making us look bad. This isn't it.
But this isn't a looting story. It's a success story. A bystander saw something and said something and saved something.
Once they rushed up, they had bottles in their hand. It looked like there was loose rags coming out of the bottles, so I don't know if their intentions were to light these bottles on fire, throw them inside and start a fire. They were throwing things at the windows and had hammers breaking the windows, and so as soon as that started happening, the glass was crashing down to the ground.
Ken Akers was watching the events unfold from his truck. But when he heard the store clerk cry for help, his instinct as a former military policeman and a dad kicked in.
I ran up to the door, and I started to try to grab a couple of people along the way. And, I didn't have any idea what I was going to do when I stopped somebody. And I just wanted to tell them, hey, what are you doing? You got to stop this. This is not right. This is criminal. You cannot do this. This is not what a movement is supposed to look like. We're supposed to be educating people.
Violence ain't the answer, man.
The conflict continued, and Akers came face to face with two men who entered the store with the look of trouble in their eyes.
And just try to verbally talk him down, verbally calm him down. And he yelled at me, telling me, you need to tell the police that. And so that's when I became very emotional, and I told him I feel his pain. I completely understand. And that's just when I still kept trying to verbally talk him down. And for some reason, for the grace of God, he just decided to turn around. He backed up. And at that moment, another gentleman that was with him directly started to walk away. He threw his hands up. I knew it was over at that point. And when they started moving, the rest of the group started to follow.
The back isn't too bad.
Akers saved the store. And in his own way, he helped preserve the message that the original peaceful protest began with. He chose insight instead of inciting.
Criminalizing, a movement in sorrow for a particular situation is not the answer. We have to spread love. We have to spread peace. And that's, just what I try to advocate there on that day. In Utah, we have a very unique diversity here. It's just not specifically African, or, if we want to call it Black Americans, or whatever this is triggering, this movement that is causing this ordeal. It's just not us that are down there creating this violence. I can't speak for everybody, but what I do know predominantly in my heart, and what I speak as alone, as a man in this situation, a black man in this society, what I do know, the message is peace. I want to spread love. I want to spread compassion.